Let's see. First, I met Curtis, and we met in Big Prairie. He was my neighbor. And then through that, it was, I guess the story would go, he had a skateboard in his garage. And I asked his neighbor if they were throwing it away because they had just moved in and I didn't see any kids. And I'd never seen that skateboard before, and they were like, no, that belongs to my son Curtis, and he works down at the video store. I went down to the video store on another day and started talking to Curtis, and then I think he was annoyed with me because I was younger than he was, and he put in Hellraiser, and we watched that at the video store, and I think his intention was to scare me off, and I thought it was cool, and that started our friendship. And then after that, I met John Etzweiler, which I had met previously, like earlier in life, but we weren't like friends. We were doing some sort of function where we rode the same bus together, and we traded comics back and forth. And then, let's see, I met Trent in 7th or 8th grade. We had art class together, and we sat beside each other. And I made a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle elephant that blew up in the kiln that I had spent a lot of time making, and he thought it was cool, and he was equally upset that it exploded during the drying process. Let's see, Bob I met, he worked at Sheck's IGA, and we had mutual friends, and that's how I met Bob. And then I believe that's it, right? CJ. Oh, and CJ and I met through mutual friends, and then we lived together for many years, and we had become really close and playing endless video games and board games. And that's pretty much how I met everybody. That's a very shortened story of my initiation with everybody.